What's up, everybody? It's CloaknDaggerish here, and today for you, I got some big news in Borderlands 3, and I'm here on the Borderlands website, and we're going to go over all the new information. There's a lot here to cover, and so I'm going to get through this as quickly as I possibly can. But if you want to go back through and read some of this for yourself, it can be found at borderlands.com. I'll have a link in the description below so that you can go check that out and page through it at your own speed. But let's dive right into this and see what is going on, what is new, and what can we expect in the very near future here. So Borderlands has posted this letter to us. I'm not going to read all of it, but I'm going to kind of just skim through here. Here it's talking about the announcement of the new seasonal event, Broken Hearts Day. Then they kind of go into looking back at all the different things that they have done for us since the launch of the game. They've added things like the takedown, events, social rewards, different updates that they've done so far. So they're just kind of looking back to remind us all the great things that they've done for us so far. And now they're going to kind of break down the roadmap here. Let's see here. Now that we've looked at how much has happened in Borderlands 3 to date, it is time we look to the future with another developer roadmap, giving you insight into new features and improvements you can look forward to in the coming weeks. Please note that there can always be unforeseen challenges when working on patches and hotfixes, so we'll share more concrete release timing as updates progress. This is great. They're communicating with us with what they're doing, and so let's find out what they are bringing to the table this time for us. So the true takedown mode, they had talked about this during the January 30th hotfix. And this is kind of what it says. We share our plans for true takedown mode now that takedown at the Malawan Black site scales to your party size by default. True takedown mode delivers the extreme difficulty we've always intended for takedown content by tuning the experience for a full party or 4 decked out vault hunters. To access true takedown mode, simply activate the lever located on the right side of the door leading out of the airlock at the beginning of the map. Remember that this is meant to be some of the most challenging content in all of Borderlands 3, so don't get discouraged if your team keeps getting wrecked in true takedown mode when it goes live in the February patch, which I believe is coming out with the seasonal event here on Thursday. That would be the 13th, February 13th. So, and here's a few other things that they're coming with. We all saw this coming. We knew it was coming. It was just a matter of time. The level cap is increased. For the first level cap increase, we are currently planning to raise the maximum Vault Hunter level from 50 to 53, timed with the debut of Broken Hearts Day. This will give you 3 additional skill points to add to your skill tree, allowing you to enhance your existing builds or even experiment with additional abilities. To plan out your updated Vault Hunter builds, check out the skill tree builds on our character page for each character. We will have more information about future level cap increases later and intend to make any level cap increased free addition to the game. That's really, really nice that they're increasing the level cap for everybody, so you don't need to have the season's pass to get that benefit. Now, I was looking on Facebook today because this came out earlier this morning. Unfortunately, I had to work and I had some other things going on, and I wasn't able to get this video out sooner. But there is currently a petition going on Facebook where people want Gearbox to up their level 50 gear somehow to level 53, or as they increase, their gear would increase with them, because a lot of people are saying they've spent hundreds and even thousands of hours trying to farm the perfect gear for their characters, and now in a couple of days, all that gear might become obsolete. And I'm kind of curious to see what my viewers think about this. I personally could see this going either way. I'm not necessarily saying, oh, I want all my level 50 gear to scale with me, because I don't think that's exactly necessary. all the previous other Borderlands games, they had increased the level cap. So we knew it was coming sooner or later. It was just a matter of time. So to kind of argue that you put all this time and effort into it, yeah, you did it, but at the same time, you should have saw this coming. Not to sound like a jerk. But on the other hand, Gearbox has been listening to their audience, their fans, and they've been making the adjustments for the most part. So I could see them possibly implementing some way of scaling the gear to match the new levels. I'm not exactly sure how they would do it. Maybe like have a vending machine where you could put your level 50 gear in and then pay either like cash or iridium, and it would jump it up a level, and then every time you do that, you'd have to pay an increased amount of currency of some sort, kind of like when you upgrade the SDUs. I think that would be the only way that they could really keep that fair, because otherwise, would they scale up all the gear? I don't know how they would differentiate that. Some people specifically go out and farm level 1 gear, so would that level 1 gear get, scaled up too? Because people, work hard to get that level 1 gear for very specific builds, so I don't see it being fair to everybody to have all their gear scaled to, up to level 53. But that's something, if you're interested in, jump on the Borderlands Facebook pages, and I'm sure you can find it. If I do find it, I will link it in the description of this video if you want to go check that out as well. But let's keep going, because I want to keep this video as short as I possibly can. So performance and stability, they're going to just continue to make the game run a little bit smoother, fix some of the UI, hopefully maybe tweak and fix some of the bugs that are going on within the game. People who have been running into issues, I know I got a couple videos on bug fixes. This is where you're telling us if we do have issues, we need to get a hold of them and let them know what those issues are. And the more people that bring this to their attention, the more likely they are to fix it. So if you are running into bugs, if you have found bugs in the game, make sure to contact support.2k.com and let them know about those issues that you have found, so that we can get those fixed and make this game that much better. Finally, skippable cutscenes. Everybody has been waiting for skippable cutscenes, including myself, because I've gone through the game 3 times. I still got to go through a 4th time with my Siren. And part of the reason I keep putting it off is because I can't skip the cutscenes. And so it says, skippable in-game cutscenes are coming soon. They are in the process of testing this feature now, and it will launch in the upcoming February patch. All cutscenes in-game, whether you've seen the cutscene before or not, will be skippable during solo play or by the host of your party during multiplayer. That is fantastic. I know everybody has been wanting this, and this is another example of Gearbox listening to their fans and coming through for us. So good job on you guys. Keep it up. Guardian rank toggling. I didn't even know this was really a thing, but it sounds really cool when I read through it earlier. Basically, what it does is you're going to be able to toggle off. Well, actually, here, let me just read it to you. In the previous roadmap, we shared our intention to let players disable the powerful perks associated with Guardian ranks. That change will be coming in the February patch and will allow you to individually disable specific perks, which also be able to disable the entire system if you prefer a more vanilla leveling experience. In the future, we plan to expand the Guardian rank system to include additional perks. We are looking to introduce these new perks in tandem with the second campaign add-on, but they will not be tiered to that content. So basically, you'll be able to turn your Guardian rank off so that you can basically play the game from scratch without having to make another account or starting completely over. You can toggle certain perks off, or you can turn them all off completely. So that's going to be really, really cool. Something I'll probably play around with a little bit, but maybe not a whole lot, because I really like my Guardian ranks. All right. Event toggling. This is another thing that people have been asking for. During the Bloody Harvest event, a lot of people were very vocal about how they didn't want to be a part of it. It ruined the game for them or whatever. So with the new event, and I'm assuming other seasonal events, you're going to be able to toggle the event effects on and off that affect the entire game. But I do believe if you do that, you would miss out on any of the loot that would be associated with it. So it's kind of up to you if you want to do that or not. But yeah, it's, again, Gearbox listening to their fans and delivering. Last couple things, I'll just kind of quickly touch on them. They're going to improve the fight for your life in co-op. I know I've complained about this many times, where the I guess hitbox to activate the revive is very, very finicky, and if you're trying to run and pick somebody up real quick, a lot of times they end up dying before you can even start reviving them, because you're trying to find that teeny tiny little revive hitbox. So I'm hoping they'll just make that bigger, if anything, but we will know. It looks like it's not going to be available until after March, so it won't be in this latest update. They're also updating Mayhem. They're making some tweaks to it. Again, this is going to be a little bit further down the road, but they want to keep things balanced and keep things interesting and keep things challenging for us so that we don't get bored. They're making some tweaks to their streaming stuff. I don't know a whole lot about it because I don't stream on Twitch. I don't stream Borderlands on Twitch, so I'm not real familiar with this. If you want to read it, like I said, I will have the site in the description below, so that if you want to come and check it out, you're more than welcome to. And of course, more balancing to the game, and then they talk about their big PAX event. So that's a whole lot. I'm already 12 minutes into the video. I'm going to jump over to the event itself. This was their Broken Hearts Day, and we're going to go through this real quick here. All right, so here is the newsletter for the Broken Hearts Day. They have a quick little introduction to it. Basically, what's going to happen is these hearts are going to appear, and if you if you shoot them, different things will happen. They might explode, they might drop more loot, they might turn your enemies into allies, a whole bunch of different things. They are adding a whole bunch of different loot. The patch deploys February 3 p.m. on Thursday, February 13th, PT time. Is that Pacific Coast time zone? Or Pacific time zone? So yeah. And it will be going till Thursday, February 20th. So it's only a week-long event. It's fairly short. So you will want to take advantage of that as much as you can. And then they have a picture of some of the different things. They're giving out skins and trinkets. There's going to be some new guns, gun skins, and Echo device skins. So definitely don't want to miss out on that. And that is going to do it for this video today. I know it was a lot of information I kind of crammed in there, and I threw it out there all at once. But like I said, I want to get this video done tonight while this information is still fresh. Once again, thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down, and let me know why in the comments so I can make my content a little bit better for you in the future. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any of my future Borderlands content, as well as my other video game content. You can also follow me on my social medias. I will have links to those also in the description below. And until next time, guys, you have a good one.